Deported not once, not twice, 8 times. And every time this brother has been deported, he always managed to find his way back to America. 8 times this brother has been deported. And the saddest part of this story is that this brother will sneak back to America and he will still do the same thing. Some people are saying that this is not ordinary eyes. Some say maybe the guy, the evil father of his father's house, is the one that is chasing this guy. Let me know what you think about the story of our brother Carlos. Carlos first arrived in America in 2002. When he arrived in America, he said, yes, I am now in the land of the free. I will be able to hustle in a country that has the largest economy in the world, the land where some people say is opportunity. Unfortunately, brother got carried away. Frank is my name. For those who my face the first time, this is where we share the latest diaspora news to inform and educate our audience. Let me know what your views are about our brother Carlos, who is 49 years of age. This brother, his lifelong dream has always been to move to the US because he believed that once he arrived in America, his dream will come to fruition. He will be able to help his family. But something was chasing this brother. Whenever he enters America, this brother, the kind of crime that he was committed, he was, some people said he was possessed, demonic. As soon as this brother sees women, he will lose his senses completely. The brother will forget why he came to America. This guy has a problem. He has been, according to the report, this guy has committed hundreds of crimes against women. As soon as he sees women, he wants to rape them. This guy is somebody who cannot control himself. The last time he was deported, the Americans said, will never you come back to this country again. That was 2020. Americans finally said, yes, this man is gone. We've taken all his fingernails. We've taken all his pictures. This guy cannot come back to America again. Our brother embarked on another journey through the Mexico border. Brother sneak in again. Again. And he was operating underground in America when he returned. He didn't have any problem. And people thought that this guy has finally conquered his demons. No, they were wrong. Before you know what was happening, our brother Carlos again was arrested. This time around, when he was arrested, the American authority initially did not know that it was Carlos. They thought it was somebody else. By the time they took his fingerprint, it showed up on their system that this is the man who has been deported. And the American authorities were, wow, how did you come back again, Carlos? This time around, you must tell us how you came back to the country. We want to use you because we believe that you will help us to stop people like you from coming to our country. There is a problem. Because you have been accused of serious crime against women, we are going to enter what we call Alford plea. For those who do not understand, Alford plea is when prosecutors realize that they have, when somebody who is being charged acknowledge that there is enough evidence for him to be found guilty, but he doesn't accept guilt. That means that him and the prosecutor, they will enter into a deal. If they were charging him for 8 crimes, they will now say, okay, we'll drop 7 charges, we'll charge you for 1, but he doesn't accept guilt yet. They will still go for plea. This guy has entered into that plea. When the case was about to start in court, the trial was about to start, all of a sudden, Carlos said he has changed his mind. He has changed his mind. He doesn't want to enter into the Alford plea anymore. He wants to have a full trial. The prosecution was shocked. We thought we had a deal with this man. This man, we were hoping that he would be able to explain to us how he mysteriously come back to this country every time we send him back. Bro said, no, I want full trial. I do not accept any plea deal. Because some people are speculating that Carlos knew that if he goes this time, if they send him to jail and he managed to, whenever he comes out of jail, he will still come back. And he doesn't want to reveal that secret because he knows that there are other people that are still using that route. Let me know what your views are. This brother, every time he has been sent back, he comes back and he commits crime against women, sexual assault. Again, he'll go to jail and he'll come back. Why is this guy? Why is it that the moment he reaches the America, a place that he has always wanted to go to, he will not get carried away and he'll commit crime? Do you think this is spiritual attack? Do you think this is the work of the devil, as some people are claiming? Or do you think that this guy has some problem he needs cure? For more than 20 years, this guy goes to America, commit crime against women, not rob the bank, not rob anything, commit crime against women, rape and other things, and he will be charged. And this guy is now facing years in American jail if he's found guilty, and he will be found guilty because there's enough evidence for him to be nailed. And this guy, if he's found guilty this time, the Americans say he will go in for a long time in jail. Hopefully, by the time he comes back from prison, he will be too old and he will not be able to return back to the country. But the saddest, the shocking part of this story, for anybody that wants to read it, just type in on Google, deported from America 8 times. And this guy, you will see the story. There is somebody who is an expert. He goes, he comes back, but he comes back not to make money or to try to make money, but to do the same thing again. That is where Carlos finds himself today. Whilst Carlos is busy with his own problem, another guy who has lived in America for 40 years, Owen moved to America when he was 4 years old with his mom. Owen has green card. He was granted green card in America in 1986. Owen then was arrested this time around in 1998. He was arrested when he was 17 years old. Owen was arrested because he was found with possession of cocaine. He was tried in court as an adult. Remember, Owen is only 17. He's still classed as a child, but he was tried as an adult. Why am I sharing this story? After living in America for 40 years, Owen has green card. He's been going in and out of America, but as I speak to you today, ICE, they are currently holding Owen in Chicago. Owen went to Netherlands on holiday, spent 3 weeks. He said he had the time of his life in the Netherlands. When he was coming back to America, he was arrested in Chicago, of all places, and they've told him that they are sending him back to where he came from. Owen's family cannot believe that a man who holds American green card, who has gone in and out of America, and this guy, this is not the first time he has traveled out of America. He is shocked. He doesn't understand why after 40 years in America, he's now 44 years old. He came to the US when he was only 4 with his mom, and now he's being told that despite the fact that he has children, he has wife and children who are American citizens, he's being told that he will be sent back to his home country. What is your view? Do you think that is fair? Owen hasn't committed any crime since 2000 when he was last arrested for possession of marijuana, cannabis. That is what is happening in America. And if you have any relative in America, pray for them, because what is happening in America now has never happened in the history of the country. You have people who are people from Venezuela being deported to South Sudan. You have people from people that have no country, no connection to any country, as long as their country refuses to accept them as deportee, the Trump administration will send them to any country that is willing to accept them. So that is the story that we have for you today. Our brother, after 8 times of being deported, is now facing up to 25 years in jail, and hopefully this time around he won't have any way if he's deported. And the other brother, who has lived in the US for 40 years, is now facing deportation after 40 years of living in America. Let me know what your views are in the comment section.